Thanksgiving meltdown, dry turkey, sibling drama, passive-aggressive digs, and mom's epic emotional breakdown, classic. Thanksgiving is supposed to be a time for gratitude, food, and family, but in my family, it's more like a slow-motion train wreck wrapped in a casserole dish. Let me set the scene. My name's Ava, and I'm the middle sibling. Not the peacemaker like my older brother, Eric, nor the chaos bringer like my younger sister, Mia. I'm just stuck in the middle, dodging emotional crossfire like a turkey trying to escape the chopping block. This year, the holiday was at my mom's house, technically my childhood home, but it's been remodeled so many times it barely feels familiar anymore. I arrived early, as I always do, because someone has to help Mom. She loves to cook, but she's the kind of person who forgets the turkeys in the oven because she's too busy perfecting the lattice on her apple pie. "Can you grab the butter from the fridge?" Mom asked as soon as I walked in. She didn't even say hello first. "Sure," I replied, sliding past her in the kitchen. The counters were already overflowing with ingredients, some half-prepped, others untouched. "Where's Eric?" "Stuck in traffic," Mom said, her tone a little too sharp for someone talking about her golden child. "And Mia ... well, who knows when she show up." I didn't have to ask why. Mia and Mom have been at odds for months now. Something about Mia taking too long to pay Mom back for a loan. Typical. I kept my head down and focused on stirring the gravy. By the time Eric arrived with his perfect wife, Lauren, and their angelic toddler, Sophie, the tension was already simmering. "Sorry we're late," Eric said, breezing in with a grin that made Mom melt on the spot. Traffic on I-95 was brutal. Lauren kissed Mom on the cheek, and Sophie ran to hug her legs. My mom beamed like they just handed her a grand prize. I could feel my face tighten in response. It wasn't that I disliked Lauren or Sophie, they were lovely, honestly, but they had this way of making everything about them, even unintentionally. As if on cue, Mia arrived 10 minutes later, loud and unapologetic. "Sorry I'm late," she called, dumping her coat on the back of a chair. Had to stop for wine. She held up a bottle of cheap rose like it was a trophy. "Wine?" Mom said, her lips pursed. "You were supposed to bring the green bean casserole." "Relax, Mom. I'll make it now," Mia replied, heading for the kitchen. Mom's jaw tightened, but she didn't say anything, which meant she was saving it for later. Dinner itself started off ... okay. The turkey was dry, but no one dared say it out loud. Lauren complimented Mom's stuffing at least 3 times, which felt a little over the top, but whatever. Mia whispered to me about how much weight Lauren must have gained since last year, which I ignored because I'm not a monster. It all unraveled during dessert. "So, Eric," Mia said, swirling her wine glass with a smirk, "heard you got passed over for that big promotion?" Eric stiffened, his fork hovering in midair. "It wasn't the right fit," he said evenly. "Right," Mia said. "Not like you've been talking about it for 2 years or anything." "Mia," Mom snapped, "this isn't the time." "Oh, come on," Mia said, leaning back in her chair. "It's not like I'm lying. Eric's not perfect. Shocker." Eric's face turned red, but before he could respond, Lauren chimed in. "You're one to talk," she said sweetly. "How's that bartending job going? Still saving up to pay Mom back?" Mia's eyes narrowed. "At least I'm not pretending to have it all together. Must be exhausting playing house with Mr. Perfect over here." "Enough," Mom's voice cut through the room. She looked at me, as if I could somehow fix this. I didn't have the energy. After everyone left, I stayed to help Mom clean up. The silence was heavy, broken only by the clink of plates being stacked. "Why do they do this every year?" Mom finally said, her voice tired. "I don't know," I replied, scrubbing at a stubborn spot on the table. "But I think it's because we care too much." Mom looked at me, her expression softening. "Maybe." And for a moment, it felt like the holiday wasn't a complete disaster after all. If you liked the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this.